This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life here in the District of New Jersey.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio. Today is Saturday, January 27, and the time is now 10:03 a.m. here Eastern Time, which makes it 11:03 p.m. in the Philippines. And I would like to say belated happy birthday to my dear sister, Sister Marjeline Sabanal in Manila. And also, congratulations to our dear friend, Sister Camille Perez, for your special event today. And because Sister Criselda Greenspoon is the first commenter in our YouTube live chat, so a special shout out to you, Sister Criselda. Thank you so much for watching. Over to you, Brother Jeff.
Thanks, Sister Marcel. Thank you to everyone also who is listening and watching today's episode where we will be discussing leveling up. Time to level up, everyone. For those who are interested in participating in the hashtag challenge, please make sure you are subscribed to INC Radio DZM's 954's YouTube channel. Got some birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to Audrey Gantalo from Arizona. Happy birthday also to Sister Niara Corazano, Brother Carlo Valdez, Sister Lumen Gotch, Brother Ronnie Antonio. We have a duo here, Brother Lito Damian and Jennifer Damian. You have a father-in-law and daughter-in-law combo, and also former New Jerseyan, Roy Montemayor. Also, congrats to Brother Ian Bustos on the momentous occasion in your life happening right now. All right, over to you, Sister Leia.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Happy very warm Saturday. Um, I'm always doing the weather update because that's like my favorite thing. No, it's not. But I'm Sister Kathleen. I'm here live in Elizabeth. And if you haven't been outside or you haven't even looked outside yet, the weather right now is actually in the 40s. So what does that mean? That means you can go out and not have to wear, I don't know, like your very heavy winter furry boots. So I don't know what to tell people what to wear. But right now it's not snowing, it's not raining, but it's in the 40s. That's 6 degrees Celsius. And for the rest of the weekend, actually it's gonna be 48 today. So kind of having like fall, spring weather right now. Tomorrow it's gonna rain and we might get some rain again, wintry mix on Monday. But for the rest of the week, it's 30s and 40s. So back to winter. Just make sure you bring your umbrella because we never know when that rain's going to sneak up on us. So team live chat, for those of you that are there, we see you, Sister Criselda. Sister Martha, I have to say, like, she has been giving some really great comments recently, and we'll be hearing what she said on the last show that we had.
She's been leveling up, Sister Leia.
She said she wanted to be better in 2024. So thanks for always supporting. All right, so team live chat, we want to know what you want to level up on. What aspects of your life do you want to level up on? Not what aspects of your family's life you want them to level up on, although we can encourage other people, but what do you want for yourself for 2024 to level up on? All right. So that is our question for Team Live Chat because that is our topic. And speaking of last week's comments, let's see that shout out bumper Createch.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy birthday. Congratulations. I have to shout out.
Mom, dad, best friend.
All right. Okay. So now we're at our comments and shout outs from last week's show. So starting off with Brother Bernard Gerzon. If you don't remember, our topic was about becoming more resilient and why we should do it. So that was the topic from the January 13th show. Okay, so from Brother Bernard Gorzon, resilience can be remembered by waking up every day, remembering our purpose as Iglesia Ni Cristo members. Resilience is practiced in believing, trusting, and relying on God. And from Brother Brian Daganat, you might know him, Sister Maricel. Hashtag Winslow. Hello, po, Sister Maricel. 2024 is the year we get our health restored.
Hello, Brother Brian. All right, from Sister Criselda, she said, never give up. You can take a break, go slow, but never give up. I like that, Sister Criselda. And from Brother Jeff, our very own, he said, fail stands for first attempt in learning. Ooh, very good. I love that, Brother Jeff.
I like that. That should be on a t-shirt, I feel. All right. From Jill King, set goals and include God in my prayer by asking Almighty God to bless my goals. Yes, always include God in our plans. And from Sister Lynn Reyes, my goal is always to stay positive in everything that will be thrown at me this year. Who's throwing things at you, Sister Lynn? We will get them. I think I said that last show too.
And from Sister Karen Jackson, hashtag Philadelphia, failing gives us the stretch to bounce back. The stretch to bounce back. We should have our rubber bands, Brother Jeff. And as long as you have your mindset, you can bounce back. That's resilience. And from Sister Lorraine Kakilala, joy collected over time fuels resilience. Always stay positive po. Happy and thankful no matter what. Hashtag beyond. He will never give us tests and trials we cannot handle. He knows we can overcome. We can do it po. Just trust and never doubt. Wow, perfectly said, Sister Lorraine.
Yeah, I really liked all of that. That was so much to read last week. All right, from Sister Mayan, completely agree, Sister Marisol. The kids, learn from your actions the most. Hashtag Philadelphia. We practice resilience by having the mindset that everything happens for the better. Yes, totally agree. And from Brother Raymond Villegas, resilience is also discipline in everything. Hashtag Bayonne. Oh, discipline. That's a tough one.
From Sister, is this sister or
Oh, it's a brother.
sorry, from Brother Verhel Dulay. Happy birthday to our son, Mavi Jacob, and welcome to Kadiwa, hashtag Elizabeth. And from, who's this? From somewhere out there, not anymore. From Sister Man Fernandez, advance happy birthday po to Dad Leo Fernandez, hashtag Bergen. What's his birthday, Brother Jeff?
It was.
It was a couple weeks ago. And also,
Ah,
happy birthday to my father-in-law, brother Mario Lucas, over in Norsagaray, Bulacan. We had
Wow.
it's almost like we had a twofer.
Like how do you spell that? Okay, we'll do a spelling check. All right, from Sister Isla Rojas, happy birthday, brother Ronnie Nugget, and from brother Bernard Gerzon, happy birthday, Chris Furlow. So those will probably be belated now since we didn't read them during the show.
yeah. From Sister Delia Nagit, happy anniversary. So this is maybe belated happy anniversary to Brother Ronald and Sister Chari Antonio, and also to Brother Chris and Sister Nikki. I saw Brother Chris last night. Belated happy anniversary, Brother Chris and Sister Nikki. Good day, Paul. All right, that's it for our recap. So over to you, Brother Jeff.
All right, and now it's time for CFO in action.
CFO in action.
The young members of the Binhi and Kadiwa organizations of the District of New Jersey gathered together the past 2 weekends in their individual local congregations to hold their monthly meeting. Each local congregation discussed important topics that helped them grow and strengthen their faith. The meeting provided an opportunity for fellowship and mutual support among the young members and strengthened the bonds within the congregations. The District of New Jersey held its first wide-scale sports activity for 2024 at Power Zone Volleyball Center in Denville, New Jersey, where the District CWS Unity Games and CFO Volleyball Tournament took place. All CFO, from Book Club to Binhi, were able to take part in a friendly volleyball tournament, regardless of their experience in the sport. Simultaneously, as CFO members played volleyball, CWS members also had their own sports, games, and skills challenge to take part in. Unity, and most importantly, the love of the brotherhood can be seen as all participants were able to take part in a fun-filled day of sports, camaraderie, and games. The CBI, or Christian Brotherhood International members in the District of New Jersey, recently held a CBI activity and seminar called Let's Learn Financial Literacy. CFO and CBI members in attendance were able to enhance their knowledge in financial responsibility and learned new tips in how to handle personal finances. The seminar was led by guest speaker Brother Dennis General, an operations leader at Ernst & Young Company. Even with the winter season upon us, the Binhi members in the North region of the District of New Jersey wanted to get together in an activity to once again strengthen their bonds between one another. Sponsored by the locals of Bergen and Elizabeth, the Binhi members conducted a Binhi arcade and socializing activity at the Supercharged Entertainment Center in Edison, New Jersey. Binhi members throughout the North region of the district came together for a fun-filled time of arcade games and socializing. This activity not only provided fun for the Binhi members, but most importantly, it provided another opportunity for them to strengthen their bonds within one another. Led by District Minister Brother Alex M. Reyes, the Brethren in the District of New Jersey continue to be united and active in participating with all activities approved by the church administration. And this was our CFO in action the last week. From the District of New Jersey, this is Sister Shadayan Apalacio. More on CFO in action next week. See ya!
And speaking of more action, and this week we have a bunch of great activities. Saturday, January 7th, that's today at 1 p.m., is the CBI Adventure in Sea Life Aquarium at American Dream Mall. So if you're free in a couple hours, we'll see you there. Yeah, it's a nice place. So, and then Sunday, tomorrow, January 28th at 7 p.m., is the CBI Officers Retraining in Bayonne. Also, on Sunday, every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. is the devotional prayer of all students via WebEx. As usual, please check with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily evangelical missions. There's a lot going on, so hopefully we'll see you at these. And there'll be more CFO in action next week. Speaking of CFO in action and lots of action, over to you, Sister Marisol.
All right, thank you so much, Brother Jeff. Now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, the announcement of hashtag winners from 2 weeks ago show, because last week we had an EPM. So, Brother Cleotech, if you can please play the hashtag bumper.
Now announcing our hashtag winners.
Okay, so for our honorable mention, congratulations to the local congregation of Philadelphia. And for our third place, congratulations to Bayonne. For our second place, congratulations, Winslow. And for our first placer, Aston is back. Congratulations, Aston. And for our notable hashtaggers, thank you so much, Sister Lorraine Kakilala from Bayonne, Sister Elsie Meneses from Winslow, Sister Zane Dota from Aston, and Sister Lila Smith from Winslow. Let's see who's going to be our notable hashtaggers for this week's show. Okay, Sister Leila.
I can already predict. I think Sister Crizel, it has to be Winslow. Look at all of this. And we also have Larry Clemente from the hashtag Bronx. Thank you. Okay, we actually do have some out of district commenters today. We want to say hello to JC Yuma watching from hashtag Calgary. Great, JC. I thought you were still in the Philippines, but thanks for tuning in so early today. I don't know what time. It's not. They're in a different time zone, so it's either 9 or 8 a.m. in Calgary, right? Also, we want to say hello to Harry Davis. Happy viewing to all brethren in the District of New Jersey from Albany. And we want to say hello, of course, your brother Brian Dagadot. Hello, hello, and good morning, Sister Grace Evangelista. Oh, she has a greeting already. Happy birthday to Brother Carlo Valdez. He's from hashtag Elizabeth, but she wrote hashtag Aston. I was like, I don't want to get confused. He's from Elizabeth. All right. And we also have the time in Ottawa. Are they in Ottawa? Or the District of Ottawa? That was Calgary. Brother Philip. Yeah, the time in Ottawa is 10:16, but Calgary is. I feel like we need a map. Calgary is west, right? Brother Jeff, west above, This is like challenging, very challenging. Okay. All right. So thank you for your comments, everyone. Team Live Chat, we see you hashtagging away, but we haven't seen you tell us what you want to level up on for 2024. So, Team Live Chat, that is your question. And okay, the time in Calgary is 8:16 a.m. Thank you, brother Philip, our behind the scenes crew for today. Okay, so now we have like exactly 7 minutes for this awesome talk that we're gonna have. It's like a marathon. It's like a competition. All right, so we have been talking about in the last few weeks about qualities like resilience and determination, which we need to overcome challenges in order to achieve our goals. So today we are talking about leveling up. When I think of leveling up, I think of video games. That is the first thing. If you talk to anyone who plays video games or anyone who is very competitive in sports, right? They're always talking about leveling up their game. What does that mean? That means a lot of different things: practicing more, learning more skills, spending more time doing it, things like that. So, I want to toss this over to our panel. For you, what does it mean to level up, and what aspects of your life do you want to level up? We're going to start off with Brother Jeff. Um,
Actually, Sister Lay, I it also does ring that I think of video games in terms of leveling up because usually in video games it says, okay, you're at a level 32 or a 33, and that's what leveling up seems like to me, both in terms of your stats, your quality, strength, agility, that kind of thing. But also leveling up feels like you're getting to the next physical level. Like you start off life at the ground floor and then you go up, first floor, second floor each time. And that's what it would be like on a personal level. Like, for example, I leveled up from being a single person to now a married person. So that is a way to level up in life. Yeah,
that is definitely a different level, Brother Jeff.
it's like a totally different building, Sister Leia.
It is because it's a totally different budget too. So
Oh yeah. So it's level up in terms of that, social and family status, and then level down in terms of budget.
it's definitely a level up in life skills. Definitely. All right. What about you, Sister Marisol? What are your thoughts on leveling up, and how are you going to level up in 2024, or how do
Yes.
you want to level up in 2024?
So what does it mean to level up? Level up means improving, progressing, like taking the next level up. You know, to level up means to not stay stagnant in our lives. So if you want something to change in our lives, we have to level up. It is silly to think that if we want to change something but we don't change a thing that we're used to doing, like if we keep on doing the same things over and over, so you don't expect to change, right? So you need to change something in your routine to be able to level up. So that's what it means to level up. And for what I want to level up, really, if there's one thing that I want to level up this year, is to improve our finances, because it's important to be financially healthy, because kids are growing up and will be in college, in a few years. And I gotta save up. We gotta, really level up, tighten our budget, and save up.
Wow, tighten our budget. Those are the words. Okay. I think everyone wants to save more, and you just have to figure out how to do it, right?
Yes.
Uh
Yeah, because the cost of living is also leveling up. So
and
you need to, yeah.
inflation, right? So I mean, a dollar doesn't go that far. When I was growing up, it brought me my whole lunch. Now it's like you can't even get I don't even you can't even get like candy, like a candy bar, right? Not that we should be eating candy bars, but just to prove a point. All right, so we have some comments from Team Live Chat. Sister Grace says, "I want to level up editing skills this year and learn motion graphics." Wow, that's been my goal since 2020, Sister Grace. Learn how to edit. So maybe this is the year, like the year that I get my six pack abs. And she also says, I also want to level up my flower gardening and have lots of cut flowers to bring in my house in the summer. Oh, can you show us, Sister Grace? Because I would love to not spend money on flowers and have flowers in the house. I can grow them in the apartment, right? In pots. So, all right, for Brother Abe Evangelista this year, I want to get better at CAD, CAM, and 3D modeling. Is that CAD or CAD? I don't know. I don't know when they send me these big lettered like the acronyms. Is that CAD? CAD? Okay. Also from Sister Griselda G, I want to level up on my cooking skills. Oh, show us, Sister Griselda. Show us, share your adventure with us. What are you gonna start off with? Yeah. All right. And we also want to say happy birthday to Brother Verhel Vicente. That's from Brother George Shelley. Hello. Happy birthday, Brother Verhel. Okay, he's from hashtag Elizabeth. All right. So we are at 10:22. Okay, so what does it take to level up? Brother Jeff, what does it take to level up for you to reach your goal? What are you doing this year?
Sister Leia, is something that you are an expert in, which is learning. We are constantly learning. We're constantly growing, constantly building new skills, constantly getting new information, but not just letting that information sit there, which is where our comfort zone would be, but taking it in, making it part of our action, such as, learning cooking. Maybe you learn how to cook something. Now you learn how to cook something using a different tool, using different techniques, getting better at it, leveling up that taste so that you're getting to that next level. You're growing, learning. That's that's what
You
it
know,
takes, Sister
Brother
Leia.
Jeff, sometimes I get stuck in the shopping and preparing mode. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this, so I have to go buy new things, like buy new pots and pans, and maybe I get a new air fryer so that I can cook better. But let's not get stuck there, right, Sister Marisol? What are your thoughts on what it takes to level up?
So what it takes to level up, I think the best way to level up is to set up a higher goal for yourself. Because if you don't set up a goal, then there's nothing to work for. So set up a goal. Who says it's bad to dream? You can always dream as big as you can, and you can always achieve it if you believe in yourself. So another way to level up is to build up self-confidence and be determined that you are going to be able to achieve that goal, because you're the only factor. It's not other people. Most people blame, like, oh, this is where I am because of the government, or because I'm born in this family, or like pointing fingers to other people. But the truth of the matter is, you should point your finger at yourself, because you are the only person who can change.
That's
Right?
so true. That's so true, Sister Marisol. I have a lot of friends who like to play basketball, but as Filipinos, they're not very tall, but they're still very skillful. So yeah, it's really up to you to achieve those goals. All right. We have maybe 2 minutes left. So we're gonna go to the last question. And this is good. And then anything else you want to mention about leveling up. So, as Christians, why is it important to always improve our skills and mindset? I'm going to toss this over to Sister Marisol first.
As Christians, it's important that we level up in our faith. Whatever it is that when we worship God, like, be it leveling up in our duties to Him, leveling up in our offerings, and whatever it is that required for us as a Christian, we should always level up. Because I believe that if you want God to level up on His blessings to us, then we have to level up our service to Him as well.
Yeah, that's a good one, Sister Marisol. What are your thoughts on this, Brother Jeff?
It really reminds me of a verse that we used in some of the previous worship services that talked about, when you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. If you sow generously, you reap generously. So, you put in more, you put in that more effort, that more time, so that you can grow and get back more. And one of the great things about leveling up is one of the ultimate parts is helping others, because you can level yourself up, but then when you help others, you don't lose by that. That actually helps two people grow or more and help everyone level up. And that's really what we're after, for everyone to level up and eventually make it to our ultimate goal, which is on the day of judgment.
Yeah, I think of reasons to improve and level up. I think of when we're reminded to be mature, like mature in our faith. But in order to be mature in our faith, we also have to be mature in our lifestyle and our skill set and in our mindset, more importantly, right? So those things that we ask for to have more wisdom and knowledge, we actually have to take action. It's not like you go to sleep and then you wake up, and it's not like that movie where you just plug in something and then boop, it's uploaded into your brain. Right? We actually have to have experiences and learn new skills in order to level up in all aspects of our life, but especially in our faith. Okay, any last thoughts on leveling up before we close out the show? We're actually not late yet. We're getting there. So from our host, anything else, Sister Marisol, Brother Jeff? Any last words?
I think it's also important to like surround yourself with like-minded individuals. Like we talked about this before in our previous show. It's all interconnected, right? But always surround yourself with positive people, people who have the same mindset as you, so you don't drag, like we don't stray away from our goal, and stay away from people who will steer you away from your goal.
You know, I have some thoughts on this, but then if I keep talking, we're gonna be late. Brother Jeff, do you have anything else to add before I say my last thing on this?
Well, it's just like everything else. It's like building a muscle. You have to put that energy and effort into it, and when you keep on using that muscle, exercising that muscle, you get stronger and you level up that way. And it's not just physical, mental, social, spiritual, financial, as we mentioned, so societal, familial. So keep on exercising those muscles, and you will level up and get stronger.
You know, that's true, Brother Jeff. And to just tie in both your answers about being surrounded by people, when someone challenges your goals or what you're trying to achieve, it's also a way to exercise your muscle and to reassure yourself that this is what you want to do and that your plan is the right way to do it. So, although I also don't like to have toxic people in my circle, Sister Marisol, there are those that question what we do. But the more that we explain it, the more we can understand it, and the more confident we will be that we are going in the right direction. So, but yeah, Sister Marisol, I agree with you. Like-minded people like you and Brother Jeff and everyone who is in Team Live Chat and all the replay viewers of this show. Okay, now we really have to close out this show. We want to read one more comment and say hello to my mom, Sister Gigi Fajardo, over there in Baylor. Sister Griselda says, I also want to level up in my spending habits. No more spending. I think that's impossible, but we'll talk about that on a future show. Budgeting, discipline, and all of that in future shows. Thank you for your input, Sister Griselda. We really appreciate it. All right, thank you for everyone who joined in today's broadcast. We always want to thank the church administration for giving us this platform to always be connected with everyone around the world so we can talk about important topics like this, like leveling up. We also want to thank our viewers and our listeners. And of course, we want to say hello to our district minister, Brother Alex Reyes, our assistant district minister, Brother Ruben Bustos Jr., and our Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Bernard Garzon. Thank you for the guidance, support, motivation, and inspiration.
And from our INC Radio family, we'd like to greet our station manager in the Philippines, Brother Arnel Solana, and our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. Also, thank you to our behind the scenes crew for their help, Sister Isabella, Sister Diane, Brother Raymond, and Brother Philip. And thank you to our brothers in tech for helping us on the show today. Special thanks as well for our multimedia and District Christian Family Organization officers for their support in our program.
Before we say goodbye, we again thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in this morning. Coming up next is INC Radio New York Satellite Studio. See you again next week at 10 o'clock a.m. U.S. Eastern Time on INC Radio New Jersey.
Don't forget to wash your hands. Bye, everybody.